All right. Um, how's it going, everybody? Today I'm planning on just taking a look at the Steam store and vibing on the different games that I see on there, games that I own, games that I don't own, uh, whatever sort of comes to mind as I'm sort of scrolling through the list. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get us switched over to uh, the screen with Steam on it. So I'll see you guys over there. Um, all right, so here's my library. Let's head on over to the store, see what's going on. So, yeah, a little spoiler there. Was already looking at the Tacticon shit earlier, so we'll kind of go through some of this Tacticon stuff, some of the other things that are going on in the Steam, this current little Steam, because I don't care about this, bro. Assassin's Creed, played that first one, good, right? Groundbreaking, different than anything else that had come around at the time. I really liked it because obviously, I think at that time, games like Thief and Deus Ex had really thought they were the ones that were defining what it meant to sneak around in a video game and be stealthy, which is like which I mean it got pretty widely lampooned at the time, I think. uh of motherfuckers crawling around in air ducts and shit. Which, when you did that in the original Deus Ex, that was cool as shit. That was like, obviously nobody had ever done that before. Closest they had come at that time was probably like Thief and Thief 2, right? I think both of those games had come out by that time. Not 100% sure. Both were both franchises Ion Storm franchises. Anyway, that's we'll figure that out. We'll get it going. Yo, hell yeah. What up, Sage? So yeah, there's a lot going on in the store these days. But I kind of liked this thing that they were doing. Let's see, is it even? It's not in my. Is it in the announcements? Nope. All I see is summer stale shit. Damn. Well, where's the. Man, they had like this whole Tacticon thing. Like, oh, play tactical games or whatever. I don't see it here anymore, so that's disappointing. So I think we're just gonna end up doom doom scrolling doom scrolling through this. It's very annoyed. But I've been having. Oh, look, special sections. No recommendations. Browse. They really. The Steam store really sucks. Oh, I downloaded the demo for this one. Echoes of Echoes of what? Aincrad, Anus crap. Echoes of Anus crap for sure. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Not impressed. And it's another one of these weird games where it's like, oh, we're living in the like if you die in the video game, you die for real type games. Like, I seriously could not give less of a shit. Um I think everybody is trying to copy, is it solo leveling? I feel like there might have been one before solo leveling, right? Where like the anime where it's like, oh, We're all in an MMO, it's virtual world or whatever. And if this is really the shit that children are like fantasizing about in their lives now, like, oh, I hope one day in the future I get to fucking put on a suit and live in a virtual world that's better than the world that I actually exist in, or whatever. I don't know, dog. It's that's sad. That's sad. What this is the shit that's filling the kids' imaginations. But oh, look, here it is, Tacticon. Let's take a look. Let's see what they've got on sale for Tacticon, because this is more up my alley. But a lot of these games, a lot of these games I also have opinions on. Some of them are very uninformed opinions based on nothing except the fact that I either don't care for their source material, like they're part of a franchise I don't give a shit about, or they're doing something with like a trope or something that I find so annoying. But there's some good games still, and maybe we can go through some of this and I can point them out for you. You never know. Yeah, it finally came up, Sage. Can you believe it? This fucking stupid Steam shit. The Steam store sucks. Like they've really been fucking shit up, and like I get it. Like I get the point is to get you to buy things, but I find it so frustrating to use and look at and browse through a lot these days. So I'm sure we'll get into some of that today for the next what is it, like 50 more minutes or something like that. Um, and get into some of my opinions on that as well, because it's an ongoing frustration for me. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna let the music ride for a second, and then we'll dive right in. Oh, I don't think that was a secret. Well, whatever. At least I wasn't on camera, guys. Chill out. Don't judge me. In any case, so let's take a look here. Nova Roma. Personally, tired of games about Rome, tired of thinking about Rome, tired of everybody being obsessed over Rome. Did you know that there were other places on the earth that also had civilizations? Um, and I don't know why this is the one for like the English speaking world, since none of these people speak English. Nothing they wrote was in English. Anyway, Dune. Let's take a look. Let's see what's on offer here. I'm not a huge fan of. I especially don't like its whole modern resurgence of this whole Dune thing. Like, it's a. I don't know. If you've ever read the books, it's not as exciting as all of this. And even this looks really slow and boring too. I haven't seen any of the new movies. I assume that they must be like this, just slow and boring. Kind of, yeah, that looks rough. Boy, they really are just sort of like this doesn't look interesting or fun at all. I'm not turning on the sound uh, for you guys on this. I'm sorry, I can't. It just does not interest me. I'm so sorry. Uh, Dune stuff, yeah, not interested. Um, Also not interested in any Warhammer shit. Sick of it. Norland. Oh, Vikings. Vikings and Romans? Oh man, bruh. Yeah, these are like Romish Vikings, right? These are like all of the fake British accented whiteness of fucking modern Roman jerk offness uh, mixed with all of the fucking uh, pro white racial fucking pride of fucking pretending that you have anything to do with fucking Vikings and warfare and shit. Uh, do not give a single shit about a Viking bullshit. So stupid. Um, I don't care for medieval shit. Um, I've been playing Songs of Six a lot, and this kind of looks a little bit like Songs of Six, except Songs of Six, obviously. I mean, I think it's gonna be a little bit more complex, but shit, maybe not. I don't know. The big summer update, early access, they're kind of like competing with each other, right? Because they're doing a very similar thing, just a different. Yeah, but I don't. Nope, don't care for that art style. Can't handle it. The fucking Songs of Six art style rules. Uh, best. I mean, Songs of Six, Odd Realm have the best uh, Total War games are very cool. Um, the Warhammer ones are all old, original D&D fucking Magic and Dragons Warhammer, which I don't. Again, if I anything, I'd rather still do Warhammer 40K, but the like the fucking I don't know. It was like I don't know. Was it the first grim dark, um, like fantasy D&D setting or something? Like I don't know. I don't think it was. I think the only thing that really ever set the Warhammer universe apart was the 40K part. Nobody gave a shit about their fucking tall hatted fucking rat catchers or whatever the shit that is in Vermintide. I don't know. So yeah. Uh Darkest Dungeon. I'm so bitter. I forgot I already got this game for free on Epic Games. Uh, I don't know what I was thinking, what kind of like specific sorts of like combination of drugs I could have possibly been on at the time. And I was like, oh, it's only, $2 on fucking uh Steam. It looks, I like these kinds of games on and then when I realized uh, I already owned it on Epic, like the 2 week window had passed and stuff. I still haven't fucking played it. I felt so stupid. It's just like this is a worthless game. That's the other thing. If it's ever been for free on Epic ever, even if I didn't get it, it's a worthless game. I'm never gonna pay money for it. I'm so sorry. It's a personal psychological thing, I understand, but I'm also not going to spend all the time and effort to get over it since it's so petty. Speaking of Three Kingdoms, I was so hopeful for the Total War Three Kingdoms, but it really is just all other Total War games with some Three Kingdoms fluff on it. I think anybody who knows me knows that I deeply love Chinese history, Chinese fantasy, and Three Kingdoms is one of my favorite things. Just, I don't know. I think a lot of like Asian people or people like from that part of the world probably understand, since, obviously like Koei's made, they've made and remade all of the fucking romance games. Um, plus a bunch of other stuff, Dynasty Warriors and blah blah blah. Anyway, so I no big surprise there. I'm hugely into it, but it it was too generic. Uh, some of the characters that get like they're not. I get it because there's so many people, but they all have little biographies and like things that they do in the novel. So when the game sort of treats some of these people that are like named characters in the novel like they're sort of like randos or whatever, it's sort of like, well, you don't really get why people like this. Like, why Three Kingdoms? Like, why do Three Kingdoms? Just do another Rome one where everybody's Leviticus Invictus, Decimus the Third, right? Who fucking cares? It's just another retard in a metal in a wearing a fucking metal tin can going out to get stabbed. Who gives a shit? So I don't know. I find this stuff to be, I don't know. I was so happy. I was a God. This might have been a day one for me that I bought this. So into Three Kingdoms stuff am I. So um, definitely paid full price whenever I bought it. So um, but it's pretty much just like every other Total War game. Just again with some Chinese fluff on it. Uh, they it's like they tried they mimicked the dumbest parts of the romance games from Koei. All right, enough of that. Do nonsense Civ 7, bro. They destroyed Civ. I can't believe how bad they wrecked it. Oh, here's some more white pride nonsense. Look at this. Oh God, explore the unknown world. Oh, you don't know what black people are. they long for a world where nobody knew what black people were. Oh God. This seems kind of interesting, right? So let's hop on the audio for this one and watch this trailer together. This one's good.
The only way to avoid this catastrophe is to have a new attitude. We must start now.
Today, it is common knowledge. Espionage agents are operating everywhere.
This is a map of divided Germany, west and east, free and communist.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Not because I am flaccid, but because I am hot.
19 channel traffic, 8 special missions, 4 air evac, and 2 embassy flights.
I like the trailer. It's cool. I like the whole cloth map effect thing. I wonder if that was practical or if that was CG. Uh, oh, is that like literally the motif of the game? Like, oh, here's this unfolded cloth map. That this type of shit makes me feel like style over substance. That's what that makes me fear. Um, I'm seeing all these little events happening over here. Okay. Yeah. Again, look at the fucking little box over here. Are you a live streamer or are you a fucking game? I don't know. This doesn't bring me into it. This doesn't make me feel into the game. I wish people would err on the side of making less uh less what am I trying to say here? Like, just let your user interface. If you're making a strategy game, make your user interface as like bland and like information packed as possible. I get it, right? Because it has to look appealing to people. But I posit that the kinds of people who would enjoy a grand strategy game of this nature are not not gonna be turned off by a user interface that's mostly just to be functional. Like, it's nice if it looks nice, like, because you have to stare at it forever, but this is, like, ugly. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at some other screenshots. Yep, that's super ugly. All of this is ugly. That's ugly. Let's see. Yeah. This is like maybe like if the espionage portion of a grand strategy game got made into a full game or something. Because all the stuff they were talking about is just like things your little spy pawns can do in Total War, right? Like, it's just. I don't know. I gotta be nicer. I gotta try to be nicer, guys. These people are trying hard. They're doing their best. And a lot of it is just that most gamers are fucking pathetic degenerates. Like, they're children and adult degenerates. There's no, like, just, like, regular people. Like, I don't know. They're not making all these games for regular people with, like, because if I were just a little bit more regular, like, I would have, like, kids and stuff, right? And so it wouldn't be, I couldn't afford to be here streaming, talking about fucking, what's going on with the fucking Steam store. So, alright. So, I love me some turn-based tactics. So, ever since XCOM, I loved XCOM as a kid. Oh, let me turn that off real quick. I loved XCOM as a kid. Oh, you know what? I took a quick. I still don't really like this. I took a quick glance at this trailer earlier. It looked super ugly. Maybe too simplistic for me. But now I'm taking a glance here. Yeah. I like it. See, you would feel like, oh, what is this? Why are you building? Oh, so okay, interesting. All right, Mars Tactics. I like the art style. I don't care for something about the way the stuff is like exploding and the way the models are ragdolling. Something ugly about it. I don't really like it. And like, I don't know, if I was the art director for this, I wouldn't have accepted it. But maybe they were stuck, right? Like, I don't know how they put all that stuff together to like, because I kind of can imagine how it's like to hire somebody off of like Fiverr, right? Like, you're gonna kind of get what you get with minimal asking for like rewrites. So if this person isn't like if the person doing the art for this isn't like a staff person, right? Like, you can't be like the producer or whatever and be like, I actually need you to work an extra week on those animations because they're terrible. Or if this is like just one dude, right? Which again, like, I don't know, that hardly excuses it for me. Because I do, that's cool. See, there's stuff like that. That's very neat. You can see that the terrain is deformable, not just blowing up um, props, but it digs little holes and stuff when you throw grenades or whatever. So that's pretty neat. It's got a lot of neat ideas. We'll see. I may have to watch somebody on YouTube play it and then see what's going on. Oh god. I love time bars. I love turn bars. I hate this art style, but I love this. I love the turn bars up top and what that says about what they're expecting from you as a player. Yep. Yeah. Trying to think what was the best RPG that I ever played. The Grandia games had good turn bars and stuff, or like, some attacks would take this amount of time, that amount of time, and so you could sort of like play with the turn order so that you could critical people. Radiant Historia on the DS had a lot of turn order mechanic stuff on it. I think what else. There's a robot one. I bought it in a bit of insanity at one point. I played a little bit of it. Again, it's very cool, but then I'm like, it's gonna be too easy, right? Because I'm like, or it's gonna become just the game of. I like when there's some fuzziness there, where you're not always 100% sure that you've been able to achieve maximal results, right? So I like games to have like ranks. So like Devil May Cry, where you have like all the different ranks of how good you did, right? And it's sort of flexible, right? Not everybody is going to use the exact same combos to get the same triple S rank for each encounter, right? But I feel like sometimes these types of games turn into, well, there's one best answer, right? There's no room for wow, that was actually really good. Uh, it doesn't really reward outside of the box thinking, right? If there's a one best answer, then it's not rewarding creative thought or experimentation. You just have to go just solve the math equation that tells you what is the most uh, powerful, efficient, best way to do whatever you're trying to do in the game. So that's the other thing that I find these games have problems with, and that's why it's often a hard time to find games like this that are fun. Oh God, I hate this art style too. I don't like a lot of art styles. Um, but I'm guessing this like appeals to children. Um, I don't know. I know I got some like young millennial friends, almost Gen Z people, uh, that have a lot of fond memories of like Newgrounds and shit like that. I did not give a shit for Newgrounds, but I feel like that's where a lot of this super heavy outline, uh, I don't know, sort of, what would you even call that? What is that? Because it's, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Don't like it. It's ugly. I'm definitely not ever going to play this game, which is unfortunate. I am that disgusting, and I would not. I will just refuse to play. I mean, it would have to be such a good game for me to be able to get over these graphics. You really have to get, and this is coming from somebody who played Dwarf Fortress before this whole graphics thing that they ended up finally doing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Now that Microsoft owns Minecraft, they're going to be doing whatever, right? It's just an IP now. Like it's not like they love it, right? Like it's their thing that they created and it's their baby and they're going to try to, do Minecraft things to it. No, it's just an IP now. It's just intellectual property and they're going to mine it for everything that it's worth. They're going to do the same thing. Like all companies, all IP holding companies going to be are doing or going to be doing the same thing as Disney is now, which is just mining intellectual property. So I would yeah, I would look forward to more like Minecraft spin-off as time goes on, as opposed to, it's always going to be up to indie developers to create intellectual properties, ideas. Here's the thing, right? Like the company will just come and steal your idea. Like they don't have to like ask your permission. If you're an indie developer and some piece of shit from Electronic Arts like sees your game at fucking Gamescom or fucking CES or I don't know, wherever, right? They're just gonna go home and be like, okay, well here's our next game and we're gonna have it use this art style because it tests well, but it's gonna use all these mechanics and genius and shit that this other person came up with, but we're gonna take all the credit for it. We're gonna call it our IP. Jesus. Okay. Sunderfolk. Oh, real-time strategy. No thanks. Oh look. Oh no. Wow. More white pride nonsense. Here we go. Oh, everybody's fucking, oh gosh, Vikings. Oh, even a black guy can be a white guy, you know what I mean? Even if you're black, you can be a Viking. It's okay. We'll accept you. You can be white. We'll call you white for now. I mean, not when any sort of like resources are at stake or anything, but now that as long as everything's peaceful and calm, you get to be white with us. But boy, that skin color, the contrast knobs get turned up quite a bit when food's getting scarce. Let's see here. Vaunted. Dex. Anytime I see a fucking thing that looks like a playing card in a game, I skip it. Nope, I'm not. This is just trendy bullshit. It's just, God. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a fucking game hipster. Because it's fucking nonsense. It's just like somebody came up with something that was really popular, that was an indie person, and then everybody just copy that. Why? Not everything has to have decks or be a fucking deck builder. It's so stupid. That looks interesting. There was a boat game once I thought was going to be good. It had the best trailer. I cannot remember what it was called, but nobody liked it. Nobody thought it was a good game. But I was anticipating it because it was kind of like, oh, it's like you build a ship out of parts and then you sort of like battle them against like other ships that other people have built, and you plot the course of your ship through the waters, and like, a guy with a really nice voice did the voiceover for the thing. So I don't know, what is this? Love the art style, but I can't. Too much, too much. The only reason I turn my nose up at this one is because it's early access. I can wait, I want 1.0 reviews to come out, because look at all the different types of units you can have and shit like that. Like, that's super important in a game like this, especially with like a sci-fi setting. It's cool. You can have a dude in a walker mech. I don't care for the fucking bug aliens. Bug aliens, bro. I hate it. It's like zombies. It's over for me. You guys just can't come up with anything better. It was like mutants, right, in the 80s. Like, so I think it like overlaps, right? It overlaps decades. So like from like 85 to 95, it was like mutants, right? Like people, but they're just fucked up looking, right? Or they have some kind of like mutant power that's like from space or technology, science, right? And then from like 95 to like 2005, it was all squid monsters from the depths of H.P. Lovecraft's imagination, right? Every monster was Cthulhu. You couldn't look at it. Oh, it just and then yeah, I don't know. 2005 to 2015. It's like, what do you call them? Like the ones like like kidnap or torture people, right? Like it was all just like, oh, you're getting, oh my god, that was pretty fucking gnarly. Yep. Alien goop. Yeah, and everybody's and then what, 2015 to 2025, what are we thinking now? Well, yeah, and now it's like it was people, right? It from 2005 to 2015, it was people, regular people being evil and violent. So I'm talking about like the Purge, and like those were the monsters, right? Or like you would have like, oh, fucking deformed person, but really it's all the people around them. And then 2015 to 2025, it's your beliefs are the monster, right? Like the real monster is racism. uh I don't know what Shinkalians is. Or is it Shink Alliance? The Shink Alliance. Um yeah, so let's see. I'm gonna move on. So yeah, this game looks cool. I like the graphics. They look neat. A developer-focused publisher. I wonder what that means. Manor Lords, Against the Storm. I think that's another Animals one. That's another White Pride one. So this is like White Pride, Animals, and White Pride. And you know, Terra Invicta, and this is always something that I think about, just advice that I gave somebody once, which is just like, if you ever see somebody with like Invicta or fucking like Romanus or fucking some shit like that in their username or something, that person is definitely a white supremacist, 100%. Anybody who's that into Rome and Roman, like a non-Italian person, and especially a non-British person, right? Like if, okay, fine, just Italian, but like if you're like British people, like I don't know, it's something that comes with being British, like being born with like a tea set, right? Like something about, I think, you know, because I think they've got Roman ruins all over Britain, right? So I mean, they got a connection, so they're like, oh, we love Rome. But anybody who's not British, who is like Invicta, Romanus, fucking Six Semper, fucking Negronus or whatever, then they're these people are not good people. It's not their culture. They've got nothing to do with it. They're over identifying with it. So for for purely racist reasons, because I do have to defend myself a little bit, because I do really like you know, traditional Chinese culture, right? So modern culture just worldwide sucks, but like traditional cultures worldwide are very hit or miss. So some of them are very bad, some of them are way better than others, right? So oh god, I'm gonna get myself into trouble, guys. Crusaders, oh my god, yep. Anybody who's into the Crusades, literally anybody who's into the Crusades, I would say, no, I wouldn't even say that. I would say popular for dum-dums as of 9/11 to be into the Crusades, but like real racists, real old head racists from back in the days, been talking about Crusade for a long time, right? Because they've been, uh, they've been fucking since like the 70s calling him the fucking Ayatollah Asahola and shit like that. So, y'all, y'all don't even know. You kids don't even know. Uncle Folk fucking teach you all this shit, dog. Like, I was there. I lived it. I seen how dastardly and evil all these people been. All this. Your Phantom Brigade, that's the one. This is the one. It has a cool vibe, right? Look at those fucking robots, right? Like, they look like Evangelion robots, right? But you see how it has the little turn thing down there and all that, right? And it's like, but the thing of this one is, it's like, oh, you can see into the future. Well, no, well, yeah, then you're always gonna win. I don't know. It seems unfair, but anyway, it's cool. It has a map, like a map you can go run around on. Right, what is this? A strategic sandbox. I gotta reinstall this game. Maybe I'll play this tonight. Because I vibed so hard with Songs of... Holy shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I gotta reinstall this game, just double check it. Just make sure, because I got scared of like getting into this game and then being like, just seeing that it's literally all on the surface. Because something that I really like about a game is when it presents unexpected things, right? So like, I like when a game is like, you're going along for a few hours and you think you're really good at the game, right? Like, it teaches you something, it shows you, it's like, here's how you play the game, and it's like whatever. It's hopefully not a tutorial, like just an ongoing thing. And then suddenly got annoyed. I'm so sorry. I gotta move out. Hope that it teaches you something about how to play the game through playing the game, and then you get really good and you're like, man, I'm doing so good, and then all of a sudden it's like, you thought you were good, but now here's some stuff that's like gonna start pressing you, and then you have to learn something new, right? Like, maybe even something that's been there the whole time, it just didn't like go out of its way to show it to you, right? I like shit like that. And I was afraid that this game was just going to be all on the surface. Still hard to say. I do like the graphics. I love that overworld map. It looks so cool. It's so cool when you're fucking, your like mobile base or whatever is like driving over it. It looks really neat. This looks okay. That's the character creator. That's pretty cool. And then look at all these builds you could do. I don't know. I gotta look. I'll give it another shot. Endless Legend. I enjoyed that first game, but it's just another Civ game, right? So if you've ever played Civ, but I would say this one's closer to something like Galactic Civilizations. I don't know. I liked it. It was good. God, going white power. Oh, the other point that I was gonna make is these motherfuckers always love furry shit too. I don't know why, like, white supremacists and furries just are always the same, right? Maybe it just has something to do with like modern, like neo-modern white supremacy basically having its roots in like 4chan degeneracy, right? Um, I think that's probably the most likely explanation of why there's such a huge crossover. It's just like a lot of the same uh, degenerates that love dressing up in fursuits and shit also loved going on to 4chan and stinking it up with all the other degenerates. So, I don't know. Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, I really liked that show, but I feel stupid that I liked it. Like I'm like ashamed that I really liked it. It was like it was one of the first ones to me where it was just like I loved just watching it. Oh man, you know what? That just reminded me what came out recently and kind of like I kind of want it. I kind of want to get it is fucking R-Type Tactics. Let's see if it oh, that's this one. This one fucking okay, yeah. Right? Cuz I like games like this, highly abstracted games like this are very cool. I can't believe that they're planning on releasing the 1.0 of Astronauts in August. That game, it feels terrible to play, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because it has a highly abstracted space flight game component, right? Where you're like flying your little thing like between space bodies, like asteroids and shit, um, where you're kind of like in a, you know, where you just got like a control screen and like maybe like an abstract diagram of like where you are in relation to like the object and shit that you're locked on to. It's I love it. It's neat. USC Counterforce. Mixed reviews, huh? Interesting. Sound looks like a roguelike. Australia did it. Tower defense. No thanks. Prelude Dark Pain. Oh, right. Yuck. Some ugly art. Shadow of the... Oh, yeah. It's the samurai one. Uh, just give a glance at that. I have no interest in Japanese shit. Oversaturated. Not that interesting to me, Japanese culture. Um, it's like, that's like being like deeply interested in like Hawaiian culture or whatever. It's just like, okay, I mean, sure, this breed of Polynesians like developed their culture on this island for a while, but it's like it's too much. It's worth a Moana. I don't know about a million fucking movies and fucking TV shows and shit. Be interested to see a better trailer. So it looked pretty ugly. Those animations sucked. Yeah. I guess that's how all people walked in ancient Japan, though. Because I don't know if you know this, but in ancient Japan, all people were forced to shove stiff gnarled wooden rods up their anuses. And if you didn't, the fucking emperor, the shogun, would fucking behead you. So everybody walked around like that. It's crazy. And don't know if you knew that about Japanese culture. Falling Frontier, huh? Grand strategy. Conquer a vast, procedurally generated star system. I love that. Um, that's one of those things where you can't, like, that assists a game in making it so that you can't just have the most mathematically viable build, right? There's always going to be something that might counter your build. So there's like, you could have a really strong build, but then you could still encounter something that could annihilate it if you're not incredibly skillful, right? Like, that's the kind of challenge that I like. I don't like these games where it's like, oh, just solve the math equation and you win. Okay. Boring. It's chess. Dino Lords. Ooh. Pardon? Real-time strategy, city building, and action RPG, genre hybrid, hack and strat. Build your stronghold. Command human and dinosaur armies. I don't know. Raptors didn't have beaks. I get it. They had feathers. They weren't like beaks like that. But I guess these are also... Oh, God. Oh, my God. The land of the white supremacist dinosaurs. Okay, never mind. God damn it. Sick of it. Trailblazers into the march. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Okay. See, this is cool. Look at... Oh. Wow. Oh, yuck. I don't know. Could be worse. I like that art. This seems cool. I love oh, we live on a fucking giant bug thing. Oh, and I really like the art. And I bet the different bugs, and that's like a mechanical guy. I wonder if it's like a real bug or if it's just sort of like modeled after a bug. Because that guy looked like a real bug. Like, that bug is getting destroyed. Oh no, his kitty. Wow. Yeah, I think it's like a real giant bug. Cool. Oh, I like this. I see, that's cool. It's better. People make games that are unique, or actually interesting looking. Who knows how this will actually pan out? Because I've seen lots of games like this where it doesn't really pan out. It is all sort of flash or whatever, so we'll have to see. Looks awesome, though. Looks cool as shit. I love the whole idea. Like, I think my buddy No Emotion was playing a game where you have to build a city or something on like the back of a giant beast. I didn't see how much like interaction with the rest of the world there was in that game outside of you just sort of like having a city on the back of a giant beast or whatever. But this is basically like RimWorld, right? On the back of a giant beast with some kind of, right, like combat mechanic. Or what else would you say? Like FTL, right? So this is kind of like FTL. You probably have but I get the impression you can design these interiors, which is, and that the little people in there are living their little lives too, on top of them having to command or whatever this giant arthropod. So, I don't know. Looks real neat. This is one I think I'm gonna add it to my watch list. Not my wish list. I just want to see it. Yeah, this one to follow. Alright. Wow. Yeah, that looks really neat. Neat enough that I'm not even annoyed by this user interface. Text is nice and readable. Yeah, look, see? These guys are... Oh no, the little guys there have to fight the crab. Oh. So there's all kinds of stuff going on in this game, it looks like. Yeah, look at it. It's the same thing. Right, where's this? There's one where it shows, like, the cannon down the middle. Thought it did. Nope, that was just... Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Looks great. Can't wait to see what they do with this one. Yeah, look, there's the little time controls up there. The name of the thing. The health of the thing you're on. The crew's health. Probably some kind of like helper or mascot thing. The crew rooms. Kitchen. Food storage. I mean, obviously, like a bathroom, but I don't know any of this. I wonder if that's like... No? Anyway. Yeah, look at all that. And then this is the mini map. That is so cool. Alright, I'm into that. Well, how fun. But I think that's it for today, going through talking shit about Steam games. So yeah, I don't know. I'll do this again at some point. So hope everybody has a good day. Oh, watch, I'll do this one first. All right. Yeah, bye everybody. See you next time.